Think about the one conversation you have been actively avoiding. Maybe it's the one with your boss about a raise or a promotion you know you deserve. Maybe it's the one with your partner about a sensitive issue that keeps coming up. Or maybe it's the one with a family member about their behavior that is causing you pain. We dread these conversations for a simple reason. The stakes are high, opinions vary, and the emotions are strong. We are terrified of making things worse. And in that fear, we get trapped in what the authors of Crucial Conversations call the fool's choice. We believe we have only two options. We can be brutally honest, speak our truth, and risk destroying the relationship. Or, we can stay silent, keep the peace, and let the problem fester and grow. Truth or relationship? Pick one. But what if this is a false dichotomy? What if there was a third option? A set of powerful, learnable skills that could allow you to be 100% honest and 100% respectful at the same time? What if you could turn these moments of high conflict into moments of profound connection and resolution? This is the life-changing promise of the classic book, Crucial Conversations. Today on Geeky Philosopher, we're going to learn the art and science of dialogue. This is a guide to navigating your most difficult conversations, not with fear, but with skill, grace, and confidence. Before we can learn the skills, we have to understand the goal. The goal of a crucial conversation is not to win, it's not to prove you are right, and it's definitely not to force the other person to your point of view. The goal is to expand the pool of shared meaning. This is the central metaphor of the book. The pool is the collection of all the relevant information, thoughts, feelings, and experiences that each person brings to the conversation. When the pool is small and people are withholding their true opinions, the group makes, well, stupid, suboptimal decisions. But when the pool is large and everyone feels safe enough to contribute their honest perspective, the group becomes far more intelligent than any individual. The entire set of skills in this book is designed to do two things: to help you contribute your own meaning to the pool, and to make it safe for others to do the same. The first and most important principle happens before you even open your mouth. You must start with heart. This means getting clear on what you really want. When we enter a crucial conversation, our adrenaline is pumping. Our brain's fight-or-flight system is telling us to win, to punish the other person, or to run away in silence. Starting with heart is the act of consciously overriding this impulse. You do this by asking yourself three crucial questions. What do I really want for myself out of this conversation? What do I really want for the other person? And what do I really want for the relationship? When you do this, you realize that your goals are usually much bigger than just winning. You want to be heard, yes, but you also want to maintain a respectful relationship with your boss. You want to solve the problem with your partner, but you also want them to feel loved and respected. This simple act of clarifying your true long-term goals is the anchor that will keep you centered and respectful when the conversation gets difficult. It is your personal North Star. So, this is the most critical skill in the entire book. The single biggest reason conversations break down is that people stop feeling safe. When a person feels that you are attacking them, judging them, or trying to manipulate them, their brain's alarm system goes off. And when people feel unsafe, they predictably resort to one of two unhealthy tactics: silence or violence. Silence is when a person withdraws their meaning from the pool. This can look like masking, pretending to agree, avoiding, like changing the subject, or just completely withdrawing from the conversation. Violence is when a person tries to force their meaning into the pool. This can look like controlling, as in dominating the conversation, labeling with things like, "You're just being lazy," or, well, outright attacking. A master of crucial conversations is like a safety inspector. They are constantly monitoring the conversation, not just for the content, but for the level of safety. The moment they see someone moving to silence or violence, they stop the conversation and restore safety. How do you do that? The book offers several tools, but one of the most powerful is contrasting. This is a simple two-part statement. First, you state what you don't intend, to address their fear. I don't want you to think that I'm unhappy with all your work. Then you state what you do intend to clarify your real purpose. What I do want is to talk about this one specific project and how we can get it back on track. The book provides a 5-step acronym. State my path. S. Share your facts. Start with the least controversial, most objective facts. Not you're unreliable. But the report was due at 9 a.m. and I received it at noon. Facts are the foundation of a safe conversation. Tell your story. Based on the facts, explain the story you are telling yourself. Use tentative language. The story I'm telling myself is that you may not be as committed to this project as I am. This is crucial. You are presenting your conclusion as a story, not an absolute fact, which invites discussion. A. Ask for others' paths. Now you invite them to share their side. I'd like to hear your perspective. What happened? T. Talk tentatively. Don't present your story as a gospel truth. Use phrases like I was wondering if, or in my opinion. E. Encourage testing. Actively invite disagreement. Do you see it differently? Is there anything I'm missing? This state process is a brilliant way to be both 100% honest and 100% respectful. It allows you to put your meaning into the pool without attacking the other person. What do you do when the other person is the one who is angry or defensive? Your job is to make it safe for them, so you can understand their perspective and get their meaning into the pool. This is the art of inquiry. You have to become a curious listener. When someone is in a state of silence or violence, don't react to their behavior. Get curious about the cause of their behavior. Use a set of tools the authors call AMPP. Start by simply asking them to share their view. What's going on? Mirror. If they are reluctant, you can mirror their emotion. You seem upset. Paraphrase. As they start to talk, paraphrase their message in your own words to show you're trying to understand. So it sounds like you're feeling frustrated because you feel like you weren't given the resources you needed. Prime. If they are still stuck, you might need to prime the pump by making a guess at what they are feeling. Are you thinking that I don't trust you? These tools are a form of conversational first aid, designed to reduce the emotional heat and make it safe for the other person to share their truth. Crucial Conversations is so much more than a communication book. It is a guide to building stronger relationships, smarter teams, and a more compassionate world. It teaches us that our most difficult conversations are also our most important ones. They are the moments where trust is either built or destroyed, where relationships are either deepened or damaged, and where real progress is either made or blocked. By avoiding these conversations, we are choosing to let problems fester and to live with mediocre outcomes. By learning the skills to step into these conversations with confidence and grace, we are choosing to take responsibility for the quality of our lives and our relationships. The philosophy is simple. Start with heart, make it safe, and work together to build a pool of shared meaning. This is the art of dialogue, and it is an art that can change everything. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your conversations. Learning to navigate the most difficult ones is a superpower. If you are someone who believes in the power of skillful and compassionate dialogue to change your relationships and your world, then you are a student of this work. Consider subscribing to Geeky Philosopher, where we are dedicated to exploring the ideas that help us connect more deeply. Thank you for being here.